There are two basic energetic movements within this universe: towards and away. To love is to move towards something to such an extent that it becomes a part of you. That is why love feels like closeness and togetherness. What is the opposite of togetherness? Separation. Now think about something. As a human being, when do you want to separate from something the most? Some people will say, when we hate something. But think deeper. When we hate someone, somewhere deep within us there is still a desire to reunite with that thing or person. So now think again. When do we want to stay really far away from something? When we fear that thing. When we fear something, we want to separate ourselves from that thing the most. This means the exact opposite vibration of love is fear. If love means togetherness, fear means separation. Now with this new thought structure, I want you to look back at your life. What did we learn while growing up? I mean, look all around. All the advertisements, all the famous stories. What is celebrated in our society? Fearlessness. As children, we were taught and are still taught that don't listen to your fear. Fear is your enemy. But now that you know the vibrational truth of fear, this means we were taught to fear the fear. Now here's the thing. Fear lies within us. Every single one of us feels fear. So let's just drop the idea of fearlessness. So when we are in fear, one part of us is literally scared of something. It already feels separated. Now if we fear the fear, that is 2 times the separation. Now you tell me, can darkness be removed by darkness? No. All that the darkness needs is a touch of light. Then how can our fear be redeemed? By ignoring it or fearing it? Our fear needs our presence. It needs our love. So this is what I say. The highest form of love is to love the fear itself. Rather than ignoring your fear, talk to your fear. Come closer to it. Listen to it. Feel into it. Come to a full understanding of it. When you do this, you will realize that while you were thinking that your fear is a monster, it indeed is a small crying child begging for your help. When you listen to your fear, it no longer holds control over you. In fact, now you are taking care of it. With the new information that you receive by listening to your fear, you can now make wiser decisions in your life. I'm not asking you to take all your decisions exactly according to your fear. All I'm saying is to take its perspective into consideration. To learn the process of how you can talk to your fear, you can watch my YouTube video titled How to Manifest Anything and apply the same process which I taught with respect to the resistant self to your fear self. In life, whenever you pull something closer to yourself, you are indeed loving it. What happens when you pull something closer to yourself? You start listening to it, feeling into it, observing it, and you start to understand it. As soon as we start understanding someone, we start to know what is best for them. From this standpoint, we can never do something bad to them or make a wrong decision for them. Essentially, their best interests become a part of our own best interests. Thus, self-love is all about understanding the parts of yourself and taking action in their best interests. With this knowledge, take a look at your social life and social circles. For most of us, when we meet with our friends, etc., we literally push all our vulnerable and sad parts away so that we can put on a happy face and have a gala time just gossiping and dining. If we have to push parts of ourselves away in order to become a part of a gathering, then is it out of love or is it just a social arrangement? The depths of our soul eagerly wait for someone to see them. Yet we ourselves deny that opportunity by playing a pretend game our entire life. Loving someone else is no different than loving ourselves. In any relationship or friendship, this is what you need to ask yourself. Is this person capable of coming close to the most fearful parts of me? And also, am I willing to go near their fears, pain, traumas, and hurt? Can I show the darkest sides of my personality to this person? And does this person have the capacity to hold the intensity of the depths of my soul? Whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, if your answer to this question is a no, then you don't have closeness with this person. It's just a social arrangement. At this point, I wish to remind you of a very basic functionality within the universe. There is no difference between loving yourself and loving the other. If you distract yourself when you are in pain, you will find people who will distract you from your pain. If you sit with your pain and take care of it, you will literally find people who want to take care of you. If you ignore your fear or run away from your fear, you will find people who run away from you as soon as you show your fear. If you listen to your fear, you will find people who want to hold you when you feel weak, fearful, and alone. The more love you give to yourself, the more love you will feel for that which you call the other. Have a good week.